Hello, and welcome. This is Ben, part of Essence Plays, the gaming channel all about commentary playthroughs and such. And we are in a new playthrough of Pharaoh, a new era. So I last played this game, maybe, well, when the original came out. This is a remake of the original. You're probably talking 15 years ago now. One of the early type of games when it comes to strategy, city building, similar to Caesar 3 and such. So if you're familiar to those games, you'll know exactly what this is straight away. So I'm going to play through the campaign, see where I get up to, but hopefully inspire a few more city builders and strategists to try out this game. It's still got a few teething problems, but the graphics have been revamped. There's been a few quality of life changes when it comes to the economy and building. The military is a bit lackluster, if I'm honest, but we'll see that anyway. So I've only put like an hour's playtime into the game so far, just because I reminisced and I wanted to see how it was like and if it was worth a playthrough, and I think it is. So stick around if you are interested to see the game, but let's just jump straight into the video. So first thing is we need to create ourselves a dynasty. Our family, I guess what they call it, but I call it a dynasty. So we're going to call it the Essence Dynasty, and I'm going to go for the gold-haired person. That one. Why not? Essence. Proceed. And we're going to go through the campaign. Really 4,000 years of Egyptian history. Yeah. Your family begins the pre-Dynastic period, leading a small band of nomads through the discovery of arts of civilization. Your leadership helps set Egypt on its course to eventual greatness, still glimpsed only dimly. So we're starting out in 3500 to 3050 BC. Okay, so quite a while ago. A village is born. So win conditions is we need 6 meager shanties. I'm sure we can give that a go. Let's give it a crack on. So, the purpose of this game really...
Land of the Pharaohs.
There we go, let's go.
Here you'll participate in the history of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever seen. In an epic story that spans more than 15 centuries and 24 generations. You must lead one family, generation by generation, from its earliest beginnings in Egyptian prehistory, through the dawn of civilization, to the establishment of a unique and powerful empire and beyond. Our story begins more than 5,000 years ago, along the banks of the Nile River in an area known as Nut. Here, a small confederacy of clans struggles to eke out an existence in the harsh environment. With you at its head, your family leads this small settlement.
Cool, okay. So, mission is lost if we have too much debt. Makes sense. And we need to create 6 meager shanties. Humble beginnings. So, how to create settlements. So, the difference for this game and I guess other settlement games is you don't need to create massively vast cities and lots of homes. What the purpose is you need to continue to upgrade those shanties because they bring in more tax, more benefits, all that kind of stuff. And with that, they will demand more services till they get to like what I call the villa type. So you might only have a small section of city, but you'll have a lot of supporting services, economy, industry, and such. And then you can begin trade and similar. So that is the first probably bit of advice. So good thing about this is you can actually zoom in and out. The other game you couldn't, so that's another quality of life. Right, use the right panel to create construction. So you can see on the right hand side here we've got like remove, create housing, roads, and these will continue. As you can see, you've got services, food farming, and stock and distribution. There's a lot more in here in the full-fledged game, but because obviously we're starting out campaign, so it's giving us a bit of a demonstration, and I guarantee it's going to ask us. Yeah, I thought so. Create a road. I can do that. It should be relatively easy to do. Path by which immigrants reach the situation known as Kingdom Road. Yep, know that. So basically, immigrants come through this road. Similar to like City Skylines, you got input kind of external entry points to the map. And that's where your immigrants or new civilians will come. Right, so we just have to I'm sure we can speed this up. Yeah, we can. Don't need to wait too long. There we go. So everybody's moving in, and 100 people have moved into the city. Thank you very much. And that will continue to go through, and we need to create access to water. So inhabitants, that's their first basic need, water. So it won't tell you that in the fully fledged game. So as you can see, they upgraded to. You could instantly see a difference when water was introduced. A little bit more like what I'll call hardened shell, because I guess with clay. Hunting, growing populations need reliable food. Yep, you need logging, hunting, lodges, and granaries. So that's the second one. Always when you do your playthrough, you have to look at your food and kind of that kind of area. So right now we've got our hunting lodges, and now we need to find somewhere to store that food. So that is granaries. It's asking us to put the granary there, which is fine. And then we need some way to distribute that. So houses won't come to the granary for food. They'll go to basically there's somebody who sells food to the houses. And this is the kind of challenge. I'm just going to pause it. So the challenge here really is these houses don't have civilians walking around. What happens is you'll have the services that will deliver that service to the houses. So it's crucial to make sure your placement of marketplaces is quite constricted. For example, if I put a marketplace here, they would walk all the way here and maybe give up. But if you need to place it around here, and then you need to use like roadblocks and stuff to keep them constricted in this area, that'll mean they'll have a reliable source of food, and then there'll be another worker in the bazaar that goes over to the granary to keep that stock up. And that is just a general flow of how this game works. Is you've got your production area, which is your kind of hunting, and obviously we'll go into more ones. They will store it in some kind of area like a granary or a storage yard, and then the supporting services will collect that and then distribute it to the civilization. That is the crux of this game in a nutshell. So yeah, I'll pause it there. Stock and distribution. So yeah, we'll put a bazaar, and you can see. So you can see these markers here. This is where they start. This is where they end. So that's kind of when you're placing it. It's a very key point. So that's a decent one. Obviously, we're getting the placement from the game, but you could place it here as an example, or over here. It doesn't really matter, but the concept still stands. Distribution of services will roam the roads for a period of time and then return to the building, like I've just mentioned. If they reach a crossroad, they'll take either direction. That's absolutely true. And this is where you build in those, what I'd say, roadblocks. We haven't unblocked it yet. There's roadblock here, but that doesn't seem to be unlocked yet. But I'll speak of the devil. There we go. Roadblocks. Right. So what? Right, here we go. To make sure I'm not noob, sustains test of time, you need to make sure structures and villages don't burn and collapse. Yep. So that's another service. Similar to the bazaar is please predict the city will be blessed with inundation. So that's not a problem to us because we don't use the Nile right now for food. But yeah, similar concept to bazaar is you create these architects posts anywhere. So I'm just going to place them here. Where's the other service? Fire. Here. So you can see they just walk around, and then you've got these overlays. Where's the overlays? Ah, it's not unlocked. But you can see the overlays, so you can see the health of your civilization. So that's a good thing when it comes to fire. If you've got like certain industry where it's known to have a risk of fire, it will tell you the health of it with bars. We'll get to that at some point. Open the service category. Where's the service category? Oh, this one. Oh, we need to create like a well. So similar. That's a service, and that was easy enough.
Well done. By filling your people's bellies with nourishing food and protecting their homes from fire and collapse, you have helped this fledgling civilization take its first step on the long road of history.
Right, I'll show you just what the settlement looks like. So I'll unpause it, but you can see kind of how this is like the bazaar trader. So she goes around there, similar to water, architects. So that's the general concept. I'll just slow down the speed, just so you can see. So that's the idea. You got these people going around. You got your bazaar woman with looks like children carrying food. You got your granary, which is the collection of that, And then you've got these upgraded houses. These are called meager. And then what you can do is, looking on here, in the future, it tells you what you're needing to evolve. So this is can't evolve because of desirability of the area. So you might want to put like entertainment, gardens, and such. So hopefully gives you an idea of it. This is a super basic town. They can get very complex very quickly, and this is where you need to keep the towns quite small and focus on services and the kind of the complexity of distribution. Anyway, yeah, we'll continue. I think is it up here? I can't remember how... Oh, there we go. So next mission. Easy first mission. Settle into game just to explain the concepts. See, even though it's been like 15 or so years, still the concept is still the same. Although I've only done an hour, I've not really... I think I've done a little bit, but not really too fast. But that's what I mean. The remake of this game is very similar concept-wise. So in this objective, we need to create an ordinary cottage. So that is an upgrade from what we just saw. Maybe 2 upgrades from what we just saw. Right.
After many years and the passing of a generation, your family has resettled in the area of Dynasty in Upper Egypt. Here, a small band of local rulers is attempting to extend its influence over Lower Egypt and all lands along the River Nile, and to unite this realm under its own house with one supreme leader. Establishing Dynasty as a thriving city like nothing ever seen before will prove the worthiness of the Dinite Confederacy and help them gain supremacy over Lower Egypt and the other factions vying for power. In time, this will mean providing the population with entertainment and building wonderful temples to worship the region's patron deity. To build a city this grand will require a substantial supply of cash. You'll find rich deposits of gold ore in Dynasty, and harvesting them should be your first priority.
Ooh, okay, so this is getting a little bit more complex. We have to, in this one, we're going to unlock entertainment, we're going to unlock kind of worshiping the gods, and also mining, which is going to be cool. New beginnings, start laying down your foundation. So it's not going to give us the blueprint this time, so we need to focus on where we want to place our core settlement. I'm thinking here because it's on fertile land. You can't create wells on the desert, which makes sense. So I'm feeling like we're going to create something here, and then we'll use this part for industry. It's close enough to the mines here. You can see the gold already. It's giving you the visual there. So let's just... This is going to be the primary... Oh no, maybe not there. I'm thinking like maybe here. That's going to be the primary road. And that... Anything, I guess, south of that road is going to be housing, and anything north of there is going to be production. We've also got ostrich, is it? Yeah, so hunting. Right. So that's going to be our food source. So first up is let's place our housing. We can get rid of some of the trees. There you go. And then we're going to put another block there. Another block there, and another block there. We'll create a road so it goes around it. Why do I feel like I've completely broken that? Oh, I know why. Because I can't build a road there. So what I need to do. That's why. I was getting confused then going, what have I done there where it looks so uneven? It's because I wasn't exactly focusing. Oh, there's a tree there. Get rid of you. And then we'll just build some roads here and here. Then, like I said, so your first priority is water and such. So I feel like we need to create... Create one that side and one that side. Oh. Damn trees. Right. Get out of the way. Speed management. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, good. Cool. I feel like I might have misplaced that, but I don't know. So we got water first. Now we can create ourselves. This is where the food's going to be. And I'll create a roadblock on there. I'll create roadblock on there for now. Where is food? There. Lodge. So we'll create 2. And we'll do the same kind of setup as we did last time. We'll build a These trees are going to be the death of me, because I'm going to absolutely rage at some point. Thank you. And then we want the bazaar. There. Good little placement. We might need another one, just because I'm cautious. There is a fair amount of coverage that they need to go through there. Right. So now we've got those services. Now we need to go into Architect's Post. Now this is a challenge here, because we've got a roadblock here. They won't have the coverage of this one's, because obviously the workers can't get past this roadblock. So this is the predicament that you always face in this game. Is either you can double up, and I am going to double up. We just need to make sure that we don't waste these services. So they will only supply in that area. They will do it in there. I think that makes sense. But yeah, we can build more in this area at some point. Unemployment, yeah. Right, so just need more food. Right, let's speed it up. Just need to unlock some more, so we just need some food. There we go. Each structure will cost money, not counting what you'll spend. So we've already spent 1,000. So we need to get some mines. So let's pause it. And what we'll do is we'll create a mine off this road. Right, so similar to this area, it'll have its own services and such. The only predicament you have is access to workers. So sometimes if you create a roadblock too far up, they can't actually go to the shanties for the workforce. We'll have to monitor that to see if that is a problem. And I want lots of gold. Maybe I went a bit overkill, but to be honest, who is ever going to complain about too much gold? We could get more, but I think that's plenty. Okay, so that's the gold, and then we'll put a roadblock here, and then we'll also create some services, because these are prone to fall down because of what they are. Unpause. Palace. Gold is a special resource that is placed in the palace. Yikes. I think they placed it there. I think I'm going to do exactly the same. Where is it? What? Oh, there. My mouse cursor must have been over it. There we go. And you can see, because it's a fancy build and the roads upgrade, that is quite common. So in the more later stages of the game, you will find like the areas will upgrade. Your mines will deliver gold to your palace. Good. Okay, so they are working. Good. So the workforce can get to it without too many issues. That road is quite long. Oh, as you saw. So, 1 minute. Crime, yeah, I know. So you can see that's kind of how they deliver gold. And that's similar to all the resources. I don't believe the resources deplete, but I haven't played the game that long. It is possible. But that is the kind of concept. They create that goods and they deliver it. For other areas, so if you're creating like sandstone or other goods, they do the same, deliver it to a storehouse, then deliver it to a production area, and then they will deliver it to the marketplace. That's a little bit more complex. Right, so it said build a police station to control your palace. Makes sense. People will absolutely try and steal the gold. So we'll create one there. We'll put one into this area, so we'll put one there. Employees needed. So we need more people. Okay, more people needed. How do we want to play this? So I don't want to create any more there. I can create some here, so I think I'm going to do that. And then I feel like at that point we need to create another bazaar. And housing. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. We can put a well in the middle, can't we? Where's well? There is water there, so that won't be a problem. Do we need another bazaar? Probably not. Right, I'm just going to put a roadblock on this one for now. That'll do. We might need to create some more houses, but I'm cautious we're unlocking 2 more areas here, so don't want to go too crazy just yet. Right, unpause. So I'll have more people moving. Overlays. Here we go. This is what I talked about in the last campaign mission, is overlays. So if we go on overlays, you can see like access to water, which is good. Access to entertainment, which is pretty pants, so there's no point in even looking at that one. Then yeah, where is it? Water, entertainment, taxation, bazaar. So you can see they ones are good. Yeah, okay, we had that last time. So you see the decent coverage here, has no problems getting food. These ones, because they're new, but I think that won't be a problem either. So this is the benefit of the overlays. You've got where is it? Is it services, desirability, risks? Here we go. So you've got risk of diseases, crime, collapse. So everything so far is good. Fire as well. So these are the overlays you do have to keep an eye on at some point, just so you can make sure you're doing good. Right, the woman with the food is going round. See crime. Did I go on a crime overlay? I'm pretty sure I did. Risk, crime. No, I didn't. But good. We got 28 unemployed. That's good. That's decent, isn't it? Diseases, health. Crime isn't the only challenge. Health can cause problems. Physicians in the patrolling neighbourhoods. Okay, so city unemployment, physicians. So I feel like we're going to start using this in the area that it was designed for, which was services. So that's the first service building that we need. I don't think we need anything else so far. Religion, right? Okay, religion. So you got, I can't remember how many gods there is. I think there's like 5. The main ones in the Egyptian kind of, I guess, yeah, their religion at the time. And it gets really complicated late game because you've got 5 to worship and they all kind of want to be the best, so you have to create festivals and stuff. Okay, so we can create like shrines in the middle of these areas, but because they're not going to be patrolling. Okay, right. So in that, in theory, how many gods do we got? It's only Bast. Okay, so we've got a festival square that we can't place down. We've got a shrine to Bast, so these are the ones that can go in like really obscure places like this. I guess all here. Then we've got the actual temple itself, which is perfect placement for there. Flat mode. Temples are tall buildings, tend to hide. Right, okay, so we can go to flat mode. I'm not really a massive fan of that. So festivals. Oh, there we go. Right. So we need to figure out where we're going to put our festival square. I was going to think there, but I do need to move that roadblock. I'm going to move it a little bit further back. Maybe we do it. Oh, but yeah, we can't do it there. I'm going to put it there. It's just going to change the complete layout and symmetry of the area, but that's fine. And then do it to like that. That should hopefully be enough. Yeah. Consult the overseers of the temples to determine the status of each god. In a particular city, whether the gods are sufficiently pleased. Where's the overseers? This one. Temple overseers. So here you go. So if a god, it was 5. That was a good guess. If they start getting angry, they start putting curses on the city. But if they're really happy, they'll give you blessings, which is mega. Some of them are pretty insane. Okay, so now because we've got this weird spot here, I'm going to put another shrine here for now. Good. Okay. At some point, I think we'll get entertainment unlocked. There we go. So you can see the town's now upgrading it. We're accessing their services. Can't evolve because it's not got local religion, so that will change. So the next one, it can't evolve when there's no entertainment nearby. I wonder what's coming up next then. And this is the idea. If you keep your city relatively smallish and easy access for services, otherwise you're just going to have to duplicate loads of things. So if we're going to create another city over here, we just have to replicate all of this. You won't need to replicate your food because that seems to be alright right now. But obviously the larger your city grows, the more you need to be careful. Money-wise, we're absolutely raking it in. Like, we're nearly at 10k. While preparations for this festival's underway. Oh, we haven't created a festival yet, have we? Oh, God, that scared me. I don't know what to talk about festival for, but a lot of complaints for unemployment. 92, yeah, we got lots of people. What could we do to... Let's put some more production. Some more gold. Want some more gold? Let's get some more gold. That'll help, won't it? I should do. Yeah! Ooh, that's a lot of money.
This city is cool.
Thank you! Thank you! Hold a new festival. Right, let's create a lavish festival. I just realised. Create a festival. Preparing festival for Bast. And obviously the more entertainers, so at the moment it'll be quite basic, but if you get like loads of entertainers in the city, they all come around and kind of musicians and dancers and stuff. It's pretty cool. As you see, it becomes more advanced. Some citizens enjoy leisure time activities such as little entertainment. It's a true hallmark of any cultured city. Jugglers need a venue to perform, so they'll need a booth, and then you'll need to train those at a juggler school. Yeah. So similar to the services, you need to firstly, because this is so faithful, best blesses its houses and bazaars with plentiful of food, like we need it anyway. But yeah, so you create like these entertainment areas. That's not a good area because maybe here. So you're creating a juggler school now, which is good, and then we need to create areas where they can perform. So that's a good area. We can probably put one here. Could actually put one there. Right.
Excellent. You have built the first true city in this unforgiving land, providing for your citizens' corporal and spiritual needs, and have helped the Thinite Confederacy unify the divided land.
Right, so just wanted to kind of recap where we're up to. I'm going to place that there before. So you can see kind of this is how the city scales. You're focusing, like unemployment is really like 12% is quite high at the moment. That's just because I went a bit reckless with the gold mines. But you don't really need to create loads of houses to get a decent population. Population becomes an issue when you got like soldiers and stuff like that. So in the ideal place, you probably want to double this, and that's probably the maximum city size you will want. And it's quite easy to sustain, but we're only like maybe 20% through the services. There's so more, and then you've got industry as well. So if you want to make loads of money and all that kind of stuff, but gives you an idea, hopefully, where we've got the industry, we've got the houses, we've got the food, we've got the, you know, the central area, the festival square, religion, entertainment, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to see what the next mission is, but I'm not going to play it. I'll leave that to the next episodes because I am cautious. We're nearly 30 minutes into the video already, but let's just look at this. So we'll look at the next mission. So the next mission is your family begins the pre-dynastic period, leading a small band of nomads. Oh, we already talked about this. So we're moving north of the Nile now, so I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name because that would just be an absolute embarrassment to everybody, including myself. So the next episode, we will continue our expansion and our campaign to create the greatest Egyptian dynasty and become the greatest pharaoh of all time, hopefully. But otherwise, that's going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully, by me explaining maybe some of the concepts helped you and gives you a bit more of an idea what the game's about. Naturally, you know, you can find it on Steam. I think it's relatively cheap. I can't remember the last time I checked, though. But I really like this game. It's a casual one. It also gets you thinking a little bit more, so it's not just about placing massive plots of like residential or housing or whatever you want to call it. You have to think about like the actual distribution of things, which is a unique thing, and that's why I really like this and Caesar 3, because those are the games that really got me into strategy. So if you have liked this episode, make sure to drop me a like. If you want to see more of these kind of type of games and also the continuation of this playthrough, make sure to subscribe to get it in your feed. And lastly, if you've got any feedback or anything you would like me to play in the future, drop me a comment. Sorry. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.